Since posting the first growl video, naturally, the question I've gotten asked most often is, how do you do the growl? So I thought I'd finally make a tutorial to teach you how to do the BookTok Growl. First things first, safety, especially when you're doing any kind of harsh vocals, any kind of metal vocals, hard rock vocals. You're going to want to naturally have a tendency to create distortion with your vocal cords. That ain't it. You're going to create damage on your cords very quickly and not have a good time. So what you are utilizing is actually something called the false chords, which that's how you phonate as a toddler. Like when you're first born, you're just a screaming, crying baby. When you don't know how to talk yet, you use your false chords. And then once you learn speech, you use your vocal cords, and most human beings never use their false chords ever again. But metal vocals are essentially just going back to your toddler roots. So that being said, you have the cavernous space that I talk about in the video. That is your palate lift and your larynx drop. The best way I can describe that feeling is when you yawn, your larynx naturally drops, your palate naturally lifts. And you will be creating most of the distortion up here in the mask because you're going to be essentially distorting the air off of your palate. I know a lot of this probably doesn't make sense to a lot of you. Bear with me. So you have your support and you have your air coming from your diaphragm. You're going to be pushing a lot of air to make the sound. So you start, though, with a low larynx drop, a low hum. Right? Start there. You got that low larynx drop. Yeah. And now, with that low placement, you're going to start to add a little bit of distortion with that air off of your palate up in your mask. So you go from to all of that is just, I feel that vibrating right up here. Nothing's happening here other than the larynx drop. So when you add this with that and you put that vocal fry into it with the false chords, which is the and the depth is all coming from that larynx drop, you end up, those three steps together, you get and there's your BookTok Growl. Hope this helps.